Major Ken Bailey is one of my favorite Guadalcanal personalities. A pre-war Marine that was the commander of C Company, 1st Raider Battalion during the invasion. On Tulagi, he earned a Silver Star, personally taking out a machine gun bunker on Hill 281, shown here. He was severely wounded and shipped back to the nearest hospital in New Caledonia. While recovering, he gave talks to the Matanikau Division. Hearing of the actions of his battalion on Guadalcanal, Bailey and another Raider went AWOL from the hospital, hopping on a cargo flight to Guadalcanal. He was carrying a large bag of mail and still wearing a pair of U.S. Navy white sneakers. He joined the battalion on the first day of the Edson's Ridge fight. Edson assigned him as a staff officer. His efforts from the 12th to the 13th of September earned him a Medal of Honor recommendation and another Purple Heart. This time he had a slight head wound. Edson soon made him the executive officer of the battalion. On 27 September 1942, the 1st Raiders were called up to assist 2-5 and 1-7 in the Second Battle of the Matanikau. Here is a map of the action, and the star is the site of Bailey's death. The next part is the actual location today. Here I'm at a very important part of the Guadalcanal campaign. It's mentioned in a number of accounts, but really never goes into that much detail about this location, and no visitors certainly never visit this place. So the bridge in front of me is the location of the stream, and the stream came from the valley, which is John Hershey's Valley. That was where the east-west trail come. So this road I got here is the east-west trail. So it proceeded up the valley and over the ridges, and it was a main avenue of approach. So this was crossed many times. About 150 yards will be the one log bridge. So on the 27th of September, the 1st Raiders advanced from the north coming south. Their job was to cross the one log bridge and come across Hill 73 and flank the Japanese and hit them from the south and entrapment at the mouth of Matanikau. So when they proceeded down this road, the Japanese had pushed across the one log bridge and established a blocking position about 50 yards on the other side of that bridge there. So in the first section of the Raiders moved up, they took heavy machine gun fire, so they went to ground. So on both sides here was thick jungle. And then Ken Bailey came up, wanted to know what was going on, assess the situation. Machine gun fired again. He went to his knees along with the platoon commander to assess the situation. Platoon commander seen Bailey was still on his knees, and he pulled him down, and then Bailey was dead. So the location I'm standing now is roughly where Major Ken Bailey died. This was only roughly about 2 weeks from when he earned the Medal of Honor on Edson's Ridge. So this is the spot where Bailey died, and this is the spot of the Japanese ambush. So around the corner is Hill 65. And what it does, it forms down to the road. There's only about 70 meters between the road and the Matanikau, so it forms a natural bottleneck. So the Japanese had pushed across and occupied this position and put machine guns on both sides. This was Bailey's grave on Guadalcanal in the Marine Cemetery. I do note some sources have him dying on the 26th of September 1942, but the actual date was 27 September. In 1948, his remains are reinterred to the Spring Hill Cemetery, Danville, Illinois, where he rests today. If Bailey would have lived, he certainly would have achieved general stars, lest we forget. Thanks for watching.